Hey guys, welcome to RBS where we review cars and bikes, and this is going to be a very first video. Let's jump straight into it. So we are here with the all new KTM 390. It's a very aggressive bike, this particular generation of the 390. Look at the headlamps, they're really sharp, they're really angular. Looks like the Predator's bike. Gets DRLs over here, looks very good when on and when off, gets the upside down forks, pretty beefy forks, well much required to the bike, gives in that much of handling to the bike, orange alloys, orange accents all around the bike, pretty much KTM-ish, subtle Duke symbols and subtle 390 notings over there. This particular paint scheme is a new paint scheme, it's called satin grey, and it does really stand out on the bike. Even from the rear, it's a very minimalistic design. They've given the bike only what is required. One small thing about the design, underbelly on this bike would have looked fab, but unfortunately, we have to deal with that exhaust pipe due to the emission norms. One thing which is a little disturbing is so many rivets around the engine. Doesn't look good, but yeah, it's obviously required, I believe. It looks stunning in each and every direction. Wow. Let's just quickly listen to the bike. Throaty as usual. So let's quickly get on it. This TFT screen is really useful, gives you a whole lot of information. So it is entirely controlled by this module over here, and this is actually pretty chunky. It gives you a lot of information. You can actually use it easily with the gloves. The ABS does have a road and a supermoto, allowing it to be a little bit more skiddish for a little bit more fun. Let's just quickly pop it into the automatic. And the key is up center, like how it comes in the Kawasaki's. The tank is actually pretty short, but it gives you a nice support to hug your legs around it to make sure the bike is always in control. The seat, thank God, finally they've listened to us. They've made it a little bit more softer so it does not hurt you as much as before. So yeah, let's quickly get on the bike and let's see what it's made of. Traffic, we are getting a lot of traffic. Evenings are the worst time to do this. Okay, so we are on the all new 390 and we are waving through traffic or going through highway. This bike really does stand out. It still maintains its solid package of being the best value for money bike. The highest performance, the highest torque, the highest flickability you can get for the money. It is such a joy to drive. The lightweightness of the bike resembles in aggressive direction changes. It is amazingly flickable. You can place it however you want, wherever you want, whenever you want, and the bike does listen to you. The braking is sharp. The disc, they really do listen to you. The bite of the bike is spot on. The only thing is the ground clearance is really, you have to be very touched. You have to be very careful when you're going over speed breakers, and yet it does bottom out. So, apart from the flickability and all that part, it is very true, very KTM-ish. The thing which is little concerning is the throttle feel. Yes, they have upgraded it to the ride-by-wire system. It is good, but it takes a little bit getting used to. The throttle response feels artificial. Okay. So the throttle response feels a little artificial. It doesn't feel connected. It feels somewhat disconnected. It feels somewhat video game-ish. So apart from all that, the bike is really nice. Everything else is proper. Let's get it on the highway. Let's get it on the open road and address the second biggest change to the bike, which will be, it touched again. The ground clearance is so bad on this thing. Oh my God. Okay, so the other thing is obviously the Quickshifter, which is the second biggest change to the bike. It is an amazing feature, but I honestly do not see how it is useful for a street bike. And the latest addition to the bike, apart from the engine, is obviously the gearbox, the Quickshifter gearbox. Well, it is a plus that you have a Quickshifter in the bike, but I don't see where you're going to use it. Keeping in mind that about 80% of the buyers of the bike are going to drive it in the city, the Quickshifter is somewhat unnecessary because, you should keep in mind the Quickshifter is born on the track and for the track. And if you're going to track your bike, then yes, this is an amazing feature. It's an amazing feature to be. But if you're going to drive it on the city, if it's going to be on the highway, which is where most of the people are going to use it, I don't think this of being that useful. Apart from this, nothing else has changed on the bike. Yes, it has put on some weight due to the quarantine, 4 kgs to be exact. But the KTM 390 Duke is here to stay, no matter what. Back to the question, is this the ultimate 390? You see, the very things that make it such an amazing bike hold it back. Its lightweightness gives it amazing flickability, but does not inspire confidence in high speeds. It tends to jump around a lot. The aggressive naked design looks fabulous, but gives you loads of wind blast. The Duke 390 is most suited for short and medium rides. It works best as a city runner and a hill sprinter. And if you're someone who likes putting his knees down and likes sweaty racing suits, the RC 390 is the best 390 money can buy for the track. And with the recent spy shots, we can expect the Quickshifter in the RC 390 also. For the wanderers out there who like to make their own path, you got the 390 Adventure. But what if you're someone who answers the highway call, the early morning rides, the power cruiser? Well, this is the 390 for you. KTM has done an excellent job by making a very versatile engine and frame, and by doing this, they've made 390 into its own brand. A 390, an entire range of 390. A 390 for everyone. If you do like the video, do hit the like button, do subscribe, and let us know in the comment what you'd like to see next. Till then, thank you, stay home, stay safe, take care.